the way from the top, straight from the Murdoch family. Tucker Carlson's exit from network was pushed by Rupert Murdoch. Lachlan Murdoch and Suzanne Scott decided to fire Tucker Carlson on Friday night, is another report that we're also getting from Mediaite. What I think happened here is most likely the Dominion lawsuit, or other unproven allegations or non-existent scandals surrounding Tucker Carlson, are going to be used as a cloak, the excuse to get rid of Tucker Carlson. I think the real culprit here is that Tucker Carlson, as he usually did during his segments and during his shows, was speaking very uncomfortable truths that the globalist elites didn't exactly like. In other words, I think Tucker Carlson was over the target. This clip right over here from the Full Send podcast, I think tells us everything we need to know.
I've spent my whole life in the media. My dad was in the media. Like, that is a big part of the revelation that's changed my life, is the media are part of the control apparatus. Like, there's no... Yeah, I know, because you're younger and smarter and you're like, yeah. But what if you're me and you spent your whole life in that world? And to look around and all of a sudden you're like, oh, wow. Not only are they part of the problem, but I spent most of my life being part of the problem, defending the Iraq War. Like, I actually did that. Can you imagine if you did that?
Well, what do you think? What is one of your biggest regrets in your career?
Oh, defending the Iraq War.
That is it?
Well, I've had a million regrets. Not being more skeptical, calling people names when I should have listened to what they were saying. Look, when someone makes a claim, there's only one question that's important at the very beginning, which is the claim true or not? For too long, I participated in the culture where I was like, anyone who thinks outside these pre-prescribed lanes is crazy, is a conspiracy theorist. And I just really regret that. I'm ashamed that I did that. And partly it was age, partly it was the world that I grew up in. So when you look at me and you're like, yeah, of course they're part of the means of control, I'm like, that's obvious to you because you're 28, but I just didn't see it at all. And I'm ashamed of that.
Isn't that what the media tries to do, though?
It's their only purpose.
Right.
They're not here to inform you, really. Even on the big things that really matter, like the economy and war and COVID and like things that really matter that will affect you. No, their job is not to inform you. They are working for the small group of people who actually run the world. They're their servants. They're their Praetorian Guard. And we should treat them with maximum contempt because they have earned it.
Tucker could no longer be controlled. He was a simple mainstream media pawn like the